So I was let out of my cell. Do I have a visitor?
No. Got your stuff.
My stuff?
Your possessions. You can take them with you.
Wait, well, where am I going? Because my lawyer didn't tell me anything about being transferred.
You made bail.
What?
I'm as shocked as you are, Sugar Pie. I figured you were going to rot away in here. But your bail was posted this morning. Paperwork's finished. You're free to go. At least for now.
God, I don't believe this. Who would have come up with bail for me? Fox. Oh, Fox. Thank you. This is so wonderful. Thank you so much. How did you come up with that kind of money?
Actually...
Sheridan. I thought all your assets were frozen.
Yeah, well, it isn't exactly my money. Let's just say it was a little gift from the Cranes.
That's a gift the rest of our family doesn't know about yet, right?
Well, when did this happen? I see. Look, I want you to find out how this happened, right? Well, who did it? Call me as soon as you have something. Well, what happened? What's wrong? You are not going to believe this, but someone posted Teresa's bail this morning. She is being released as we speak. Oh, you've got to be joking. I wish I were.
Okay, I got some ginger tea and some plain saltine crackers. Cook says it's good for your stomach and should help with the nausea too.
Thank you. Ethan, someone bailed Teresa out of jail today.
Bailed her out?
Yeah. It wasn't me, was it?
Me?
Yeah, please just tell me the truth. You did not post her bail.
Gwen, that is ridiculous.
Just answer my question.
No, I had nothing to do with her making bail. But to be honest with you, I'm glad that she did.
You are?
Absolutely. She's lost her job, she's lost her home, and even worse, she's lost her son. As far as I'm concerned, she has suffered enough.
Hope I'm not interrupting.
No, of course not. You know, I'm always happy to see you come in.
Gwen was not feeling well, so I thought I would come by and make sure that she was okay.
Well, I hope it's nothing serious.
I don't think so. Sometimes the hormone shots can cause discomfort, but I'm doing some blood tests just to make sure that everything's okay.
There's something I want to tell you.
Oh, about what?
Well, I was going to wait until I had something more definite, but since you're here, I may have wonderful news.
About our son?
I got a clue. I got a lead. And I think I found him. I think I found our son.
You can have a nice long lunch back at my hotel suite.
This could be the last chance you get to search Alistair's office from top to bottom. Whatever secrets he's hiding could be in there. If you get caught, you're dead.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I promised you I would find our son this year, and I will. This could be it.
And when will we know?
My investigator's going to call back any moment. I'll let you know as soon as he does.
Oh, God, please let it be good news.
Are you going to be around the house for a while?
Yes, I'm waiting for Gwen's test results.
I'll find you as soon as I have word.
To think that my prayers might finally be answered. That we might finally find our son, our child. Oh.
What do you say we stay here for the rest of the afternoon and the evening?
Sounds good.
I don't want to move, baby. I don't want to leave your arms ever.
That sounds even better. There's one small problem though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's that?
Food. I mean, at some point we're gonna have to eat. To keep our strength up.
Oh, well, you're right about that one.
Yeah. So what do you say I take you out for a late lunch?
How about when we get another dinner?
You're on.
Okay.
Has to be here. Has to be here. Certainly no accounting for good taste.
Okay, I can tell by the look on both your faces that you're not happy about my saying that Teresa doesn't deserve to be in jail, but I'm sorry. That's how I feel.
So that's why you posted her bail?
I just told you, Rebecca, I had nothing to do with posting her bail, but I'm glad that somebody did.
I just can't believe this. I mean, no matter what we're doing, what we're planning, or how close I think you and I are, Teresa always manages to put a wedge between us. It's like she's got you under some spell or something.
Rebecca, can I have a moment alone with my wife, please?
What? Gwen is ill. I don't want to leave her alone now. I'm fine. Just go.
Oh, do me a favor. Don't eavesdrop in the foyer, all right?
What?
I don't want to fight with you. I know you're not feeling well.
Yeah, well, this is making me feel worse. Are we ever going to be free of Teresa?
Honey, we are free. We are free of Teresa, or at least we would be. If you would just let go of this hatred that you have for her, and that is what is driving a wedge between us, not my supposed love for her. Look, I love you, and you're my wife. And I'm excited about trying to have this baby with you, but that is what we need to focus on, not Teresa. And I'm not going to pretend that her situation doesn't bother me. No matter how you cut it, no matter what you think she's done, Teresa's a human being, Gwen. I don't want her in our lives, but I don't want to see her suffer either. And if you can't understand that, then you don't know me half as well as you thought you did.
Wait. Honey, please don't go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just a little out of sorts today. You've said that the hormone injections would do that.
What about everything else? I mean, how's your nausea?
Could be that too. Needs doing some more blood work to make sure that that's all it is, just the effects of the hormone shots.
I don't want to argue with you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get upset either. I know you've been through a lot as well. Just know that I love you. Only you.
And I love you too. I love you very, very much. And I promise I will not bring up Teresa again. Okay.
The bail money was a gift from the Cranes. What does that mean?
Well, Father gave me a job at Crane Industries. It's just a token position because he doesn't have much faith in me.
Mm-hmm.
But he put me somewhere where I could do minimal damage. Crane Charities.
Okay, all right. Okay, what's that have to do with my bail?
You just became one of the new Crane Charities.
Me? Really?
Well, no, not just you, Teresa. It's other women also. You know, women like you. They're in your position they're down on their luck and they're in trouble with the legal system and they can't help themselves.
And the charity funds will help out with legal expenses and bail if necessary.
Okay, so this is a real charity.
Well, we don't have a name for it yet.
Or helped anyone else yet.
Right. But it's a real charity. I mean, hell, you're proof of that. The charity posted your bail, Teresa.
Wow, you guys think this is great. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. You have no idea how wonderful it feels to be out of that cell.
And we're going to try to stay out of this and every other cell, right? For a little bit?
Yes. Well, you know what? I better get back to the office and finish up the paperwork on our new charity.
Okay. All right.
Thank you again, Sheridan. Thank you so much.
So welcome. Good luck.
Thanks. You're welcome.
Hey, Sheridan, it's not. Really, thank you.
What do you think the love box?
Well, I guess we're off to the Russells.
Oh, not so fast, young lady. Not so fast. I have other plans for you, actually. I brought you a fresh change of clothes.
Wow. Okay. What are we doing?
Okay, you'll just have to wait and see, won't you?
Okay.
After you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You are my passion for life.
A little while ago, I was in this 8x10 cell, and now I'm out here with the most incredibly handsome man. I think I'm feeling really good.
Good.
Mommy!
Little Ethan? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Fox, I am so grateful for everything that you do for me. I really, really am. It's just, well, the truth is, no matter where I am, whether I'm in jail or I'm not, I'm just miserable without my son because he means everything to me, and I don't think that I can be happy without him. And now Ethan and Gwen, they're going to take him away from me. They're taking him away from me forever.
Hey, listen, Teresa, I'm not make any promises or anything, but a lot of things have happened since you've been in jail, so I wouldn't give up hope just yet, okay?
Listen, I heard that Teresa was released on bail earlier. You know anything about that?
No, that's news to me, but I'm glad to hear it, though. Teresa's many things, but she's not a criminal. She doesn't belong in jail. She's just a woman desperate to hang on to her child.
You think Teresa should have little Ethan?
Between you and me? Yes. She loves that little boy very much, and she's a very good mother. It's a tragic situation.
But you have the power to give Teresa back her son.
Actually, I don't, and I'm going to have to leave it at that right now, so don't ask me for an explanation.
I won't. But since you've made a half-hearted confession, I'll do likewise. The reason that I want to adopt little Ethan is that so when Gwen and I become his legal guardians, not you and Rebecca, I can drop the charges against Teresa and give her back her son.
Yes. Yeah, and thank you so much for having the results so quickly. Okay.
You're still here?
I was waiting for Gwen's lab results.
Oh, the perfect excuse for you to hang around hoping to hook up with my husband.
I don't have time for this, Rebecca.
Eve, I warned you to stay away from Julian. He is mine now, and there is no way in hell that I'm going to give him back to his former hoochie mama.
Eve.
Hi, have you heard back from the lab yet?
Just now, honey. Everything is good. Your blood work is fine. It's all good. Are you okay, Gwen? You seem a little upset.
I'm fine.
Okay, well, I'll check in with you later then.
Gwen, you are upset. What's going on?
Yeah, it's Ethan.
Oh no, he really did post Teresa's bail?
No, it's much worse. Mother, he didn't want to adopt little Ethan for us. He wanted to do it so he can give him back to Teresa. Can't let Rebecca catch me with Julian. But I have got to see him and find out if the investigator called. Oh, God, please. Let it be right this time. Let us find our son.
Have you ordered yet?
We were just getting ready to.
Allow Sally to do it for you? I will tell my chef to prepare our finest delicacies. But first, the love noodle.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Love noodle.
That's okay, baby.
Yes. A very old tradition from my family brought over from China. It's a test for the people's relationship will last, or if you are with your true soulmate.
Thank you for offering, but that's okay. Teresa and Ethan did it at the beginning of their relationship. Don't you remember? And the love noodle broke, and so did their relationship, so I don't want to do it, okay?
Come on, Wendy, that was over more than just a noodle.
Come on, give it a try. I'll bring you a long noodle. The man starts from one end of it, and the lady at the other. They work their way into the middle, and if they meet in a kiss, their love is forever. But if the noodle breaks, the relationship is doomed.
Okay, did I not just tell you? See?
Hey, don't worry. All right, come on. I'm game if you are.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Hey, you okay with this, right?
Larry, I just can't stop thinking about what happened with Ethan and Teresa.
Well, it's going to take a whole lot more than a noodle to come between us. All right? Don't worry.
Key lock. Well, at least that's easier than trying to figure out a combination. Now you got secrets hidden in here, Alistair. Dirty bastard. Now, see if I can break into this thing. Damn it. This isn't gonna work. Got the key to open this thing.
What are you doing here?
What's that?
It's nothing.
Child search.
It's private.
You're searching for your own child, aren't you? Oh my God. You have another child out there, don't you? You know, I knew you were I knew you were never faithful to my mother, so I don't know why it would surprise me that you'd have another son or daughter out there somewhere. Considering the amount of whores that you've been with, you could have sired dozens of children, huh?
Do not speak to me like that. This does not concern you in the least. The woman is anything but a horse, and you'll mind your own business.
You're right. You are right. It's none of my concern. But it's interesting. It's really interesting. The minute I think that you might have a heart, something serves to remind me of what you're really like.
I don't find it interesting in the least. I will just say good day and ask you not to slam the door on your way out.
Julian, I appreciate your support verbally anyway of what I'm trying to do for Teresa, but let me tell you, my opinion of you still holds. You are nothing but a selfish bastard. 100% Crane.
You're right, Ethan. I have been a bastard, but I'm trying to make up for it. For Eve.
So what's happened? What's changed? How is there hope that I can get my son back?
Okay. Well, it seems that Gwen and Ethan are using a surrogate to have a child of their own. You know, having some stranger carry their biological child.
Okay, well that makes sense since Gwen can't have her own child.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I was just, thinking that once Gwen finds out that she's going to have her own child on the way, she'll probably be more likely to just let you...
She won't be so determined to take little Ethan away from me because she's going to have her own child and she's going to give him back to me.
Well, she could.
No, this is great. And this is really great. I mean, I miss him so much. I wish I could have him back already, but just knowing that Ethan and Gwen aren't going to go through with the adoption, but that's enough for me.
Well, they might still go through with the adoption, though.
You're right. Once they have a child of their own on the way, they're going to give me my son back. I just have to be patient. I just have to wait.
Oh.
I will never allow Ethan to give Teresa back her son. That is not going to happen.
Well, of course not. I mean, adopting little Ethan is the perfect way to get our revenge on Teresa for all the pain that she's caused you.
I just don't understand. No matter what we do, Teresa is always there. She's like some evil specter just haunting our life. It's like she's enslaved Ethan. I mean, every single decision that he makes, it involves her somehow.
Well, that'll stop soon. We'll see.
I mean, I just can't believe the only reason he wanted to adopt little Ethan was to help Teresa. It wasn't for us so we could have a child. It was only to help Teresa.
But that's never going to work. Now, Teresa is beyond help. Now, I have seen to it that she and the whole rest of her pathetic family have no way to survive in this town. But they have no jobs, no home, no money. The only way they can survive is to leave Harmony. I say adios. Because once Teresa leaves Harmony, you will never have another problem. And then we will never have to deal with Teresa or a whole immigrant clan again.
It's you.
Yeah. But, just cleaning the office,
Sure. Yeah, fine. I just thought my father was here and you took me by surprise.
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes?
The heating vent in my office isn't working. Could you check it for me?
Yeah, it's not a problem. Just give me a second to get all my things together.
Sure.
Oh, she senses it's me. Better be careful. That brainwashing that Alistair had done to her turned her against me. Gotta get the key and get back into that safe.
My office is this way.
Everything okay?
Do I know you? You just seem so familiar.
Oh, you probably just, see me around the building.
Yeah, Yeah, sure. That must be it. Go ahead. So, Gwen wants to have a child so badly, right? Why wouldn't she? I mean, she lost Sarah. And then she found out that she can't have any more children. And that had to be devastating. And I'm going through the same thing right now. There's the same pain over having little Ethan taken from me. But if Gwen and Ethan do have a child of their own on the way...
Uh-oh, what?
No, Fox. This isn't right. This isn't going to work. You know what? This doesn't matter. Even if Gwen has a child with the surrogate, she's not going to give me my child back.
Okay, you don't know that. It could happen.
No, because, keeping little Ethan is more about Gwen taking my child than her having a child. She wants me to suffer. I mean, you see this, right?
Yeah, no, I see it.
Even if the surrogate gives birth to triplets, it doesn't matter because keeping little Ethan is Gwen's revenge. She blames me for losing Sarah. She blames me for not being able to have any more children. So she wants me to feel the pain that she thinks I've caused her.
Teresa, you can't do this to yourself, okay? You gotta keep hoping.
Yeah, keep hoping. All right, well, you know, it's getting kind of dark out here, so...
Yeah, let's go. It's probably gonna rain or something.
It's a sign, Fox. The day's clouding over, just like my hopes of getting my son back. Oh, fun.
Oh, boy.
There we go. Oh, she should work fine now.
You know what? I'm sorry. I apologize for staring. It's just that I can't get over how familiar you seem to me.
Oh.
I mean, are you married? Do I maybe know your wife?
No, I'm not married. I lost a woman I love.
I am so sorry. Did she pass away recently?
No, she's still alive. But she's just, she's gone from my life. Not my heart.
You must truly love this woman.
Yeah, more than anything in the world. You know, she's the only woman I ever truly loved. You know, everything made sense. Now, nothing does.
It must be so hard.
You know, love like that never dies. Always there.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's come over me. Please, excuse me.
Thank you. You're remembering about us. Please remember our love, Sheridan.
Thank you so much. This is it. We found him.
Oh, my God. Oh, Julian, this is the news I've been waiting for so long. Well, where is he? When can we see him?
Right now.
Oh, what?
My man said that our son is at this Sally Chin's Chinese restaurant.
Well, let's go.
It's got the bag.
Ready?
You know what? Not really.
Oh, come on, Whitney. No way the noodle's gonna break. We're soulmates. Nothing can come between us, especially not some dumb noodle.
Well,
What do you say? Come on, I dare you. Meet you in the middle of the noodle?
all right. Fine. We'll do it.
Ready? Set? Go! Oh, no! Very bad. The noodle broke in not one, but 2 places. In all the many years I've seen people take love noodle tests, this has not happened.
Okay.
I've never seen noodle break twice.
Oh, what does it mean, though?
I bring you your tea.
Well,
No!
just tell us what it means.
Come on, we have to know. What does it mean?
Oh, well, I'm sorry I have to give you the bad news. It can only mean one thing. Your relationship is not only doomed, but a big tragedy will result from it as well.
Oh my God.
A tragedy from which neither of you will ever recover. I'm sorry.
He lied to me, Mother. I mean, he lied to me. Gwen, you cannot let this get to you. How can it not? Look, if you want my advice, let Ethan think that he can give little Ethan back to Teresa. But he can, and he will. No, that's where you're wrong. It'll never happen. Look, it's not just his decision. Gwen, once you and Ethan adopt little Ethan, then he legally becomes both your child and Ethan's. But we both have to decide to give the little boy back to his mother.
And there's no way in this world I am ever going to agree to give little Ethan back to Teresa.
Well, of course not. No, and you know that, and I know that. But Ethan doesn't. And that's how you want to keep it. You don't want to tell him how you feel. You want to keep the peace for now. Let him think he's actually going to get away with his ridiculous little plan.
I just really hate deceiving my husband.
Well, get over it. You have to. Look, I hate to be the one to tell you, but he apparently is already deceiving you.
You're right about that.
So for now, you are not going to make any waves. You're going to wait for the right time. And when that time comes, you are going to stand your ground. Magnificent.
And I will. Because there is no way I am ever going to give little Ethan back to Teresa, so help me God.
Keep under the plant.
All right.
That's where Whitney keeps it.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Are you Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald by any chance?
Yes, that's me.
This is for you.
Thank you. You know what? Could you open this for me? Because my luck's not really good right now. So could you do it for me?
Sure.
Thanks. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. So what is it? You can tell me. I'm ready.
What's about little Ethan? It's the adoption hearing. Teresa's been moved to tomorrow.
Why did that janitor's story affect me this way? Why did it upset me so much?
Arta Sheridan does remember her love. Oh, but the key to undoing that brainwashing process is in Alistair's safe. Along with who knows how many other evil secrets. Gotta figure out a way to get back in Alistair's office, get that key, and get into that safe. And I can not only get Sheridan back, I'll take that bastard Alistair down for good.
Yes, but tonight, that's right. I want you to make reservations at the Regency Casino. It's on the outskirts of town. Yes, tonight. Didn't I just say that?
The Regency. The file. It wasn't on the desk when I was searching before. It must have come from the safe. And those keys. They must be to the safe. That's it. Yes. That's just my work. I know how to get Alistair's keys.
Well, you just stay upstairs, keep the bed warm for me. I'm sure I'll want to celebrate later.
That's right. You just go ahead and laugh now, Alistair. Bastard. I'll be taking you down soon enough.
Oh, Julie, can you believe it? We're finally going to meet our son. He's in there. We're finally going to meet him.
Stupid noodle game. God, why do we even play that stupid game?
Come on, Whitney. Don't let it ruin your dinner. Okay, we're in love, and that's all that matters. We don't need some stupid noodle to tell us our relationship is going all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
come on, baby. We both know in our heart that we were meant for each other, right?
You know, I really do want to believe that. But why do we even...
What?
Look, Chad, I'm really sorry, but this whole thing is getting to me. I can't help it. I feel like this cold chill is running through me, and I can't get rid of it. You know what I feel like? I feel like that woman we saw on the talk show the other day. That's how I feel.
Come on, that was different. All right, that girl just found out that she and the man she loved were brother and sister. No way can that happen to us.
Oh, this is it. God, I've been hoping for this for so long. It's a dream come true.
I know it sounds silly, but I just have this horrible feeling that something bad is getting ready to happen.
Eve, slow down!
Oh my God, Teresa, what are you doing?
Got the key. Now I'm gonna blow Alistair Crane sky high.
And I'm going with him.
Thursday, the next to the last apprentice. It's down to the final 4, but 2 will get the axe.
I don't play games.
In the first half hour.
You're fired. You're fired.
And what happens next will blow you away. All we can see is 2 little words. Oma, Rosa, she's back.
We have a small issue.
But wait, so is Troy. Find out why on the last episode before the live finale. The Apprentice, NBC Thursday.